Welcome back. Let's continue now. Television presenter, musician Anele Zondo has really made a name for herself, of course, in a new offering, Anele Zondo, The Glow Up, which really just follows her life as Ney The Bae. The first episode aired last Saturday at 8 p.m. on our sister channel, SABC 1. This evening, viewers can expect the second one. And this morning, we have in studio, just to tell us a little bit more and perhaps what we can expect on the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. To all my fans, booga, 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 booga.
It's a booga of a different kind because it's very early.
Yes.
But, firstly, congratulations. So obviously it's the first episode. I wonder when you're watching yourself back in hindsight, because the production would have happened months or weeks ago.
Yes.
And now you're catching up to this greatness and you're allowing us into your world.
Yes.
What was it like reflecting back?
Sure. So I'm, as you said, a TV presenter and actress. I'm so used to scripted television.
Fair.
You know, I'm so used to following the rules. This is what we're doing. So this time around, it was quite interesting, and a lot of introspection is happening. You know, I think this is kind of a therapy thing for me. Watching myself back, and I'm like, okay, cool. This is how you act in these type of situations. But so far, so good. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, because that's my next question. How real is reality TV, right? Because obviously the moments have to be captured, but there are things that you have to go and reshoot.
Yes.
Logistics behind just everyone involved, the waivers, so what went into all of that?
Well, I think reality TV is more about how much you're willing to open up to the cameras. I think I let people in to a certain degree because, you know, there is the points that we need to put out, you know, which are, you know, how do you go to work? How do you come back home and be a mom? How are you as a sister? How are you in studio with fellow artists? You know, so we do have to plan those moments, but my actions and reactions are real.
Okay, and then the privacy element, right? Because I mean, motherhood is a sacred, vulnerable time.
Yes.
Creating music, acting, just everything. It's vulnerable.
Very.
You're literally having to put yourself on the line. People get to then watch this, judge, prejudge, whatever they decide to do. Where did you draw your strength from, and what role would your family have played in supporting all of that?
Sure, definitely my creator God, firstly, and then my family, secondly. I mean, just conjuring up the strength to actually say yes, you know, to doing this reality show came from them. You know, they said, I would never do this. They sat me down and said, we would never do this. We don't want to be famous, but we're doing this for you. And you must always know that we have your back, you know. And I think initially when they asked me about the reality show to do it 2 years ago, I believed I wasn't ready because I was like, I don't think I've hit my pinnacle, you know. And then during my pregnancy, I realized, you know what, my journey is a journey worth watching, you know, and my navigating, you know, the industry is worth watching, so I definitely want to do it.
What have been those biggest challenges then that you've had to navigate in the industry? Because you're saying we're literally watching in real time unfold, right?
Yes.
And so, yes, there is a path, but you're also walking in uncharted waters.
Right. Definitely being a mom.
Yeah.
You know, opening up, being vulnerable to camera. I'm a very private person.
I can imagine.
So, you know, everything actually was quite challenging. And I'm also interested to see what else happens. It was very challenging. But, yeah.
So how many episodes are there? And then obviously for people who want to tune in, what do you think they're going to be getting from this experience at launch? What can they also learn about themselves in the process?
How I'm navigating now as an entertainer and as a mother. I think that is something that we don't really see a lot, especially in, you know, the music, entertainment space. You know, we've seen the likes of DJ Zinhle, who's also showing us her show, you know. But for me, I think it's how to be young, how to, you know, still reach for the stars, how to be a baddie and a mom.
And also just the future of entertainment, right?
Yes.
We've obviously lost a few people along the way. We're also looking at what the future looks like and that
Right.
intersectional growth. So yeah, I'm going to have to leave it there for now. But thank you for joining us. Congrats. And the next episode is airing tonight at 8 p.m. on SABC 1.
SABC 1, and every single Saturday is just like that.
All right, Anele Zondo this morning, The Glow Up, that's a new reality show. As she mentioned, 8 p.m. SABC 1 tonight. We just spoke to her about the show and just what we can expect. She's navigating motherhood, her music career, and perhaps also learning on the go. We're getting a first-hand experience into that life and times, and we're just wishing her all the best of luck. Thanks for representing us on that front.